Hi beauty, so since I know you guys love foundation reviews as much as I do, I figured why not try this one from Huda Beauty. It's the Faux Filter Foundation and it's a high coverage cream foundation. I had this for a while, but you know they've released so many foundations that I haven't had a chance to try this. So this is what I have. They sent this as a sample from Sephora, so I think this color will be a really good match. And I also have here the primer to try. I'm gonna only try the primer on half of the face to see how it looks. I wasn't really gonna try it, but I was like, alright, since we have it, why not? Maybe some of you guys might be interested. The color that I have here that I think would maybe match me is called Macaroon, and it's 230N. The back, it does show like the categories that they put it in. So they have fair, light, medium, tan, and rich. So actually the color Macaroon falls here in the category light, so hopefully it will be a good match. This foundation does retail for $40 if you get the full size, and it's 1.18 ounces, and the primer retails for $35. Foundation is said to be full coverage, natural finish, and it's a liquid formula. In type, combination, and oily. Product is cruelty free. This is the shade right here. The first one is Macaroon. Primer is called Huda Beauty the Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base Primer. Now let's see how it looks. Ooh, ew. What is that? I feel oily. I hope this doesn't break me out, but I'm just doing it for you guys. It does feel like thick, not super runny. Let me do it on this side, just in case. Alright, feels like sticky. I'm just putting it in half of my face, see if it makes a difference. It does dry down nicely. It's not like it's looking oily or anything. It doesn't really smell like anything. That's what it looks like, you see? And my face is still feeling like tacky right now. Go ahead and swatch this color. It does look a little bit dark. Yeah, look at that. But hopefully we'll make that work, right? It doesn't look too terrible. I would think by looking at this here, if I would still be in light, maybe the color is shortbread. So this one, Macaroon, in the site is described as a light skin tones with neutral and rose undertones. So I wouldn't say I have rose undertones, but definitely light with neutral. Let that swatch dry as well while we're applying this foundation to see after, when we do a brand new swatch, to see if it oxidized and how much. I'm gonna start with the side that I just applied primer. I'm putting a nice generous amount. I don't know how well it's gonna spread and blend. We'll be using one side with a brush. This is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I'm gonna blend this out. This side I will use a sponge. So let's see how this works out. Ooh, is there a smell to it? I think there's a scent. But I actually kind of like it, but just keep that in mind. You can tell it's a big difference, right? This is definitely giving beautiful coverage. They're spread out nicely. Wow. Right now it looks really light, right? But I mean, it matches my neck. Love how it's looking applying it right now with the brush. Great coverage, I have to say. You do have to be careful because it can look cakey. On this side, remember, we have no primer, and I'm gonna be using the sponge. I think this is a really good color. This side has no primer. I usually always put primer. That also blended out really nicely. I feel like I got a little bit more coverage with the brush. They're both looking beautiful. It blends out really easily. Like, I'm working quickly, so I want to try to build it up a little. Definitely smell it, so keep that in mind if you're sensitive to scents. I'm just trying to like build it up to see how it looks. If you were to try to build it up a little more, I've tried several like Huda Beauty shadow palettes, also her contour palette. I have them up in my channel, but never a foundation, so exciting. $40 is not bad. Like, I reviewed the Giorgio Armani, that's like how much, 60 something, and you get way less coverage if that's what you like. So it's personal preference. I'm telling you right now that it looks beautiful, I can't lie. I'm going to continue doing the rest of my videos. Today's my filming day. I have several videos that I want to do, so when I have a full face of makeup, I will return so you can see how everything looks put together with a full face of makeup, and I'll tell you how everything blended on top. But right now it's looking good, and we'll also do the new swatch and see how it looks like after it's dried. I don't feel like the primer did much of a difference. It does feel like tacky, not like it's fully set on both sides. So I would definitely powder. That's what I'm going to do right now. I always do that anyway. I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. Set everything and continue with the rest of my makeup. Alright, so I just finished with all the other videos. By the way, if you like this eye look, I did just film my Ipsy Glam Bag. Was using this beautiful palette for whoever's interested. Going back to this foundation, everything blended out so nicely and easily on top. Now I have a full face. This is a beautiful highlight that I got in the Ipsy bag, but everywhere else I'm looking nice and matte, full coverage. It really gives like a flawless finish. Not too matte, is not too dewy. As you can see, I did set it with powder. I didn't use any setting spray or anything, but as of now, first impressions, this is gorgeous, and it's not looking too matte. Like if I have like fine lines here, I've had some problems with some of my foundations that it just makes me look so bad around this area. Wow, like speechless how beautiful it looks. And the color is not bad. I did tell you that we were gonna swatch a fresh swatch so we can see what this looks like. Alright, so as you see the color difference, this is the fresh swatch, this is the swatch dried, so it does darken up, so keep that in mind when you choose your shade. I'll just put the, you see I just put that one on top of the dry, and you can see the big difference. I don't look oily anywhere yet, but I have had this on for about just an hour. We'll try to leave this on for like the rest of the night. It's already like maybe 6 o'clock right now, so I'll try to leave it for like 4 more hours and see how this wears, and I'll put it like in the comments, so check that out and see if I got super oily or how well did it look after a couple of hours. Feel again like the primer did much of a difference in the way the foundation looks. Maybe with like the way it wears throughout the day, I will see if there's a difference with the sides. This is the one that has the primer. A lot of foundation reviews, oil free. I will leave a playlist for you to watch. I have drugstore and high end. Don't forget to subscribe, click the little notification bell, that way you will be the first to get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.